Hi folks, this is Shane. Welcome back to the channel. So, preacher curl bench. Let's talk about this for a second. What prompted this video, I had someone ask me recently why I did this exercise the way that I do. Meaning, I don't know if you can see, but I've got something propped up back here to bring this bench up to the more vertical. The reason being, now let me remove this for a second to show you. Okay, this is the bench in its normal state. So if you're doing preacher curls with an angled bench like this, there's a couple things to be said about it. First off, okay, when the weight is down at the bottom part of the movement like this, essentially the weight is really doing its best to try to hyperextend your elbow. And especially if you're going heavy on this exercise, with a lot of people, which a lot of people do, hyperextending your elbow is generally not considered to be a good thing. The other part of that being that at the bottom of the movement, when you're in this position and you're hyperextending, this is where you see guys get injuries at the bottom, bicep injuries. Another point to be made is when you come up to the top, if you come all the way up to the top, you no longer really have any muscle contraction because the weight is going straight down from the force of gravity, straight down through my forearms, and the weight is being held by the bones. I mean, I have no tension on my biceps right now, or at least very, very little. So you don't really get a full contraction with the weight at the top. So now let's go back to putting it vertical. Okay, this assumes that the gym that you work out at, or the place you work out at, that you have a preacher bench available to you and you have the ability to move it like I'm doing. If you don't, then I guess this isn't going to do you much good. But if you do, now let's examine this, okay? Now, at the bottom of the movement, I am no longer hyperextending my elbows. The weight is simply just hanging straight down. Secondly, when I'm at the top, when I'm at peak contraction, I literally have a peak contraction. I mean, the entire weight is being borne by the biceps at the peak contraction instead of just by the forearms, going straight down by the forearms. And I also have a longer range of motion by doing this because I don't have to stop it part way because I've lost my peak contraction. And if I let it hang, my elbows are fine. So, just something to keep in mind. I mean, to be honest, I don't really have the best biceps in the world. I don't really have the best anything in the world. So if you're the type of guy and if you've got big biceps and you're used to doing the preachers from an angled bench and that's how you've always done them and you don't want to switch, hey, you know, more power to you. But something to keep in mind for the health of your elbows and your biceps and maybe to get a little bit more growth out of it. Maybe give this a try if it is available to you to try wherever you're working out. So thanks for watching. Hope you found this video and this information helpful. If you did, we'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe and click the button for notifications and check our link down below to our store. And have a good day and remember to stop back because we're going to have more coming your way. So